Go one. Right. All right. Go. Hey, go one.
Same. back screen. Right here, can't stay behind.
We got two guys. Relax on it first. Two. What? Bring him in. Bring him in. One.
Right. Wink.
He tipped that. Brett, he tipped that.
I'm an airball. I'm an airball.
Travel.
Yo, it's man. It's that screen.
Yo, switch on screen. Spot broken. Actually, no, wait.
Go,
2, guys. Relax on the first. 2.
I know.
1. Basket's good. We got one shot, guys. One.
Let's go!
everything. Switch everything. Quick! Rebound.
following is a special Wayne Hills Television sports presentation.
Hello and welcome back to Pregame Tip. I'm Drew Ziegler and I'm joined here by Rocco Coppola. We have a great interdivisional matchup tonight between the visiting Ramapo Raiders with an 11-6 record and the home Wayne Hills Patriots with a 10-6 record.
This should be an exciting matchup between longtime rivals who've had similar seasons thus far. The biggest difference is that the Raiders are undefeated in the Freedom Division with a 2-0 record, while the Patriots have a losing record in the Independence Division with a 2-3 record.
This game also has big PowerPoint implications, with Ramapo being in 6th place and Hills in 8th place in the North Jersey Section 1 Group 3 standings. So, Rocco, tell us about the Ramapo Raiders season so far.
Well, Drew, the Ramapo Raiders, this team is led by head coach Nick Veer, and the scoring leader is freshman A.J. Greig with 11.7 points per game. Senior Charlie Wingfield is leading the team with 8 rebounds per game, and sophomore Finn Mara averages the most assists with 3 per game.
So Ramapo has been getting a lot of their production from underclassmen this season. Now let's take a look at the updated Patriots statistics of this year.
The Patriots have stayed pretty consistent in the scoring department as they're putting up over 51.5 points per game. The defense is giving up 46 points per game, so about a 5-point differential.
Another thing of note is that the Patriots have not played a game since January 28th. So it's been exactly a week, which is a long break during the season, while the Raiders have played 2 games since then. So that break could be a good thing, or it could also hurt the Patriots not being in a game atmosphere in a week. With that being said, Rocco, in order for the Patriots to be winners coming tonight, who will be their key contributor?
Well, Drew, this is a game where you need your captain to step up for the team. In this one, my key player is senior Ryan Gubernick. The team itself has been fun to watch, but there's nobody more important from a leadership perspective than Ryan Gubernick. He is, without question, the leader of this squad. So in this big-time rematch against a Ramapo Raider team that's already lost to this Wayne Hills team earlier in the season, don't forget that. They're looking to say, hey, our best players were injured. We're the better team, and we're going to show you exactly why we're better. Gubernick needs to hit his buckets, and he needs to make sure his team doesn't collapse. That's his role as the captain. And now I'm curious to see how he handles the magnitude of this game. I'm really excited to see how it pans out.
Yeah, in this huge game, you look to your seniors to step up, and as you said, nobody better than the senior captain. So looking for Gubernick to have a great game tonight, as we will now head into the Gifford Gymnasium for player introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaber Gymnasium at Wayne Hills High School for tonight's matchup between the visiting Ramapo Raiders and their Wayne Hills Patriots. Tonight's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to rejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. It's expected that all spectators will demonstrate good sportsmanship and will do nothing to jeopardize the safety or comfort of the players, coaches, officials, or other spectators. Also a reminder that all tobacco products are prohibited on school grounds. Thank you and enjoy the game. First, let's introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Raiders. Freshman forward, number 32, A.J. Greig. Sophomore guard, number 10, Finn Mara. Senior forward, number 14, Peter Keith. Senior forward, number 11, Charlie Wingfield. And senior guard, number 23, Ronnie Goldman. And the Raiders are coached by their assistant coaches, Jim Rain, Amy Cole, and Fred Nichols. once again the Ramapo Raiders. And now for your Wayne Hills Patriots starting lineup. Stop forward, number 23, Farrell St. Paul. Stop forward, number 24, Brooklyn Gillespie. Junior guard, number 10, Justin Graves. Senior guard, number 0, Andrew Pose. And senior guard, number 15, Ryan Gurman. The coach by assistant coach Dr. Dale, Mike Palladino, and Mike Bate. Once again, your Wayne Hills Patriots. The officials for this evening's game are Ken Teschlock, Carl Phipps, and Joe Cruz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem?
Hello and welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium for another Wayne Hills TV production. I'm Drew Ziegler, joined alongside by Rocco Coppola. Tonight's matchup is between the visiting Ramapo Raiders and the home Wayne Hills Patriots. Two teams who have known each other for a while, leading to their long-standing rivalry. Wayne Hills topped Ramapo earlier this season in a low-scoring affair at the Jingle Bells Jubilee Holiday Tournament by a score of 40-30. But a lot has changed since then, as Ramapo got two of their best players back, including senior guard Ryan Goldman, back onto the court. Since his first game on January 16th, he's averaged 12.9 points per game and is coming in hot after a 25-point performance in a win against Tenafly. For the home Patriots squad, who is well rested after a week-long break, they're looking to overtake the Raiders in the PowerPoint standings and get their 11th win on the season tonight. So, Rocco, you mentioned Ryan Gurmanik as your key player. Is there any other big contributing factors you're looking for tonight?
I mean, it's all about closing out games. This Patriots team has struggled all season long closing out games. Multiple double-digit leads blown and losses. Got to find a way to not have that happen again tonight against this very tough Ramapo Raiders team. That's going to be a lot different now.
Yeah, the Patriots got their usual five suspects out there to start. Gubernick, Pose, St. Paul, Graves, and Jelinski. Pose hands off to St. Paul. Over to Graves now, who'll drive in with his left. Look for somebody outside, and he finds Pose to restart the offense. Pose now with his right, behind the back dribble, over to Gubernick now. Now Gubernick controls, over to Jelinski on the far side. Jelinski drives in with his right. He'll go in hard and too much on it, as now the Raiders get their first possession of the game. Raiders into the corner, wide open down low. Easy basket for the Raiders to start. That's number 11, the senior Charlie Wingfield. Now Pose with it to take it up. Over to Gubernick on the left. Gubernick over to Graves, a dangerous passer, but Graves gets it. He'll take the jumper and too much on it, back rim. Rebound by the Raiders, Wingfield on it. Now the Ramapo Raiders will set up their offense. Pass over to Goldman, the senior, into the corner. Now back out up top. Graves guarding Peter Keefe, who almost loses it. Graves again tips it away, and that'll be out on the Raiders. Looked like it might have hit Keith's knee there, but he doesn't get the call. Now inbound Raiders. Murrah over to the senior wing field. Back to Murrah. He'll drive in on pose. He's taller than him, and he will hit the bucket. Up 4-0 the Raiders about 2 minutes into this game. Coach calls out the Duke play. Gubernick over to St. Paul. St. Paul back up top to Gubernick. He'll go over with his left. Back up top. Over to St. Paul on the left. Post second off ball screen. St. Paul picks up his dribble, passes inside to Graves, who loses it but gains control. Now Jelinski for 3 on the far side. He's good. All net. Patriots are on the board. Are we expecting a lot of that tonight, Rocco?
Better expect it unless you don't want to win against this tough team. We know this Ramapo Raiders, this squad, they were loud before the game, they're loud during the game. Let's see if that continues. The only way to silence them is to score points.
Goldman guarded by St. Paul, both of the number 23s on this each team. Graves deflects away. He's playing tough defense on Peter Keith, getting him riled up already. And a nice pass. No look. Gubernick with the reverse lay. That was a great play there by the Patriots. Hopefully we see that a lot more tonight. Just Graves, we've seen it all year with his passing. No look there on that one.
Justin Graves just like a Swiss Army knife with those passes. Nobody on this team does it better.
Now Goldman guarded by Jelinski. Deep three, Goldman. Way off, air ball. He'll lose a little bit of confidence there as now the Patriots back with possession, up 1 point.
And that's the best way to take back the mentality of this game, put it into their heads mentally that they're not built for this. They can be as loud as they want. You score points, you stop them. Nothing else matters.
Coach Grimes calls out the Duke play again. Now Pose with it, dribbles with his left into the corner, Gubernick. The switch by the Raiders defense. Now Jelinski back up top, guarded by Keith. Screen set, he'll take the jumper, too much on it onto the back rim, but Graves offensive rebound, nice pass, post for 3, no good, all air. And over the back fell called on Graves. Very aggressive play there by Graves. Obviously you like to see the aggressiveness. Maybe, do you like that call there on the over the back?
Listen, it's still early in the game. You can't let it impact the game. Listen, it might impact the scoring sheet later, but you can't worry about that right now. It's only 3.5 minutes in. You got to focus on getting the buckets and getting the stops.
Yeah, I'd rather be more aggressive and take a couple fouls. Now Goldman, the point leader for this team, average-wise. Up top with possession is Murrah, guarded by Pose. Over to Goldman. Jelinski guarding. Jelinski's had the tough task of guarding every of the biggest player of each team. And he doesn't really play that way. And there's a foul called on the Patriots. Pose looking to take another one of his charges as he's done so all year, but that one will be called a blocking foul.
Yeah, this Patriots team, they've been very good at drawing fouls, but also very poor at committing fouls. And that's something they got to limit tonight because this is a Ramapo Raider team that's just been so good at taking advantage of free throws, especially. They are near perfect from the line this season.
Passes into Goldman, guarded by Graves. Goldman, excuse me, that's Wingfield. Just much bigger than Graves, so much more to guard for Graves, and he couldn't do anything there as Wingfield gets the easy layup. Jelinski now with it, dribbles over. Gubernick in the corner for 3, and he's no good. In and out. Now the offensive pressure's on for the Raiders. They hustle back to the other side of the court. Murrah drives in, kicks back out, and for 3, no good. That was Grebe, the freshman. Pose with it now. Graves now guarded by Wingfield. Over to Gubernick. Gubernick drives with his left, draws the contact. No foul. Takes a hard hit on the floor. Coach Grimes tries to call timeout. And Grebe is good with his jumper. Did he really have possession there when he was trying to call timeout? I think it was still a little bit of a loose ball.
No, I don't think he had possession of that one, Drew. Listen, you got to hold on to the ball, fight for it. I know it's a physical, tough matchup, but doesn't matter. There's no reason why a timeout should have been called there.
St. Paul for 3. He's good. He gets those points back and one more for the Patriots. Goldman passes over to Murat to take it up the court. Poe's picking up him up early. Calling for a screen is Murat. He drives with his right. A lot of contact there, still no foul, and it's out on the Raiders. Refs are letting them play in this one so far.
And that's how it should be. I know it's early on, so you can get away with some foul calls, but when all's said and done, these are two very tough rivals with each other, and they're trying to battle for supremacy. Ramapo already lost this Patriots team down to two of their best players. They're trying to rewrite that wrong here tonight.
And the sophomore Van Hook checked in for the senior Pose during the break. Graves now. A nice pass to Jelinski. Couldn't even see him there, and he goes up strong and too much on it, but draws the contact to go to the line. Got to hit free throws as well, obviously. Every point's going to count, especially in this tie game so far. 1:46 to go in the first quarter.
And yeah, Jelinski's been very good at the free throw line, knock on wood, all season long. So, listen, every point counts, every free throw counts.
And checking in for the Raiders is Hudson Buchamp and Jack Merkrinsky. Merkrinsky a junior and Buchamp a senior. That free throw is no good. 1 for 2 at the line goes Jelinski. But the Patriots will retain possession. And a substitution there is Andrew Castillo, the junior. Van Hook over to Gubernick. Guarded tough by Merkrinsky. Early defense by him. Nice move by Gubernick, but can't finish the layup. Nice step through there. Couldn't draw contact and couldn't finish off the basket, though. Goldman loses control of it. Passes back out to Merkrinsky. Over to Goldman in the corner, guarded by St. Paul. Goldman kicks back out. Loses possession there for the Raiders. Now St. Paul on the fast break, and he's no good. Little loss of possession there. Couldn't finish his lay. And another loose ball. St. Paul can't finish again. Jelinski didn't finish on his offensive rebound. I mean, so many opportunities there and no score. Now an open jumper for Goldman, who seems a little bit off tonight so far.
Yeah, they've done a good job containing him so far here as this first quarter winds to a close. But you'd love to see the aggression from these two rivals. You just love to see it.
Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Jelinski with it. Dribbles with his right. Passes over to the corner, St. Paul. And there was no deflection there. So it'll be the Raiders' ball. And another substitution for the Raiders. That's Jack Sposa, the senior, number 30. Goldman takes it up the court. He'll drive, and it kicks off his foot. That'll be Patriots' ball. Seems to be off, as I just mentioned so far.
The turnovers have really been a problem in this first quarter for the Raiders, and you wonder, is that going to be a trend that continues? Is that going to be something the Patriots capitalize on? Only they can decide that.
Yeah, up a point so far. 10 seconds to go. The Patriots will look to take the last shot, assumedly so. And St. Paul loses it. Coach Veer really wanted possession back on that one, as it could have maybe deflected off of St. Paul last. St. Paul will pass in. Goldman guards the inbounder. Graves over to pick it up. 10 seconds to go. Graves with his left. He'll take a fadeaway jumper. No good. And that'll end the first quarter. 9-8 Patriots on top. Pose hypes up his team. Goes into the second quarter with the lead, up 1 point.
Yeah, just other than single-digit scoring, which is what we got, it's all you can really ask for from a rivalry matchup like this. It's intense. Both sides, or I'm sorry, one side's loud, the other is quiet, but doing poetry in motion. So you wonder, is this going to be something we see for all 4 quarters of this game? Is this temporary? Is this going to last for a few minutes? Is this going to last all game? Only time will tell, but I really love that first quarter. I'm a big defensive guy, so that hit me right in the feels in a good way.
Yeah, I'd say the Patriots definitely outplayed the Raiders in that first quarter. They forced a lot of turnovers, had a lot of second chance opportunities, but they just didn't really convert many of them. but continue to get those opportunities, and they will start to fall. So I was honestly just keep playing the way you're playing. This game's going to be close, we think, till the end, as it's been that way throughout the first quarter so far.
And Drew, really quickly, I do want to mention here, tonight in attendance, former standout guard from this Wayne Hills basketball team in 2016, Jason Cote, is in attendance tonight. And he was a very good player back in the day for Wayne Hills, the 6'3" guard. Coach Grimes loved him as a player and as a person, so good to see him in the crowd tonight.
Hopefully he'll bring some of that magic that they had that year into tonight for this Patriots squad. Pose back in for the Patriots. Van Hook also in. Gubernick checked out. Van Hook playing tough defense on Murkrinsky. Goldman now with it, guarded by St. Paul. St. Paul has had his number tonight. Nice move by Goldman there. He'll take the open three, and you cannot let him get hot. He's been their best scorer since he's come back on January 16th, as we mentioned earlier. Cannot let him get hot, especially from three-point land.
Once he gets hot, he is very, very difficult to cool down.
Jelinski in the corner, passes back out to Van Hook, over to Graves. Now Pose with it at the top of the key, guarded by Jack Sposa, the senior. Jelinski holds, passes to the corner to Pose, who will dribble it back out, drives in. Slow it back down. He's got a mismatch here. Charlie Wingfield guarding him. Wingfield calls for the switch for Murkrinsky to guard Pose. Graves sets a nice screen. St. Paul now in the corner with it. Back out to Jelinski. Using the clock here is the Patriots. Graves loses it though. Nice steal by Goldman, but St. Paul recovers. Nice inside pass. Van Hook, nice cut. Good pass by St. Paul, and Van Hook finishes it. Now Goldman will take it up for the Raiders, guarded by St. Paul at the half-court line. Over to Wingfield, guarded by Jelinski. Looking to check in for the Raiders is Peter Keith, the starter. Also another starter, Finn Murrah for the Raiders. Goldman takes the fadeaway jumper, but he's no good. Pose now takes it up over to Van Hook. Van Hook slows it down into the corner. He finds Jelinski. Closeout defense is good enough for Jelinski to not get the shot off, though. Now back out top to Pose. Inside to Graves. Over to Jelinski. Jelinski dribbles with his right. Nice move there, but loses control of himself a little bit. Back out top to Pose to restart the offense. Murkrinsky guarding.
Tight defense there.
And a travel is called. Maybe a little bit of pushing, shoving, but as we said, the refs are letting them play. And Van Hook gets called with the travel.
And that's the way it should be. The refs should absolutely let them play. High stakes matchup like this, I can't stress this enough. Rivalry matches are going to be intense. They're going to be physical. They're both going to be hungry to win. As long as they don't do anything blatantly obvious, the officials should really have no impact on this game.
And Goldman has checked out of the game for the Raiders. Patriots still with the same lineup. Wingfield with it, guarded by Jelinski. Dribbles over to his left, passes over, kicks out. A lot of passing, quick passing there. Short on the three-pointer is A.J. Green. St. Paul now takes it out. Long pass to Graves, a nice ball there. And Graves with a little bit of a crazy layup there, can't finish. Wingfield. Now Murrah, the sophomore, with it. Over to Peter Keith, the senior. Keith drives to his left, kicks out. Now Keith with it again.
They're trying to get that muscle mismatch.
Pose trying to draw another charge there. No foul on either way called. And the Raiders get a layup in. Up two now are the Raiders. About halfway almost into the second quarter. Pose with it, guarded by the freshman Green. Now Graves, guarded by Wingfield. Trying to get it over to Jelinski, and there's a foul called. Keith, a lot of holding there. Gonna call a foul there. Wasn't even letting Jelinski move. Goldman will check back in for the Raiders. Keith upset with himself as he comes to the bench.
Yeah, you want to be physical, not too physical, though. Don't let the emotions get the better of you, and you won't get called for the foul. And it's really as simple as that.
And the starting lineup is back in for the Patriots as Gubernick checked in for Van Hook. Over top to Pose. Now Gubernick with it, guarded by Murat. Screen set, drives left floater is no good.
See, Coach Grimes wanted a foul there. No avail.
Goldman into the corner. Murat guarded by Gubernick. Back out to the top. Goldman deep three. No good. St. Paul with a nice rebound. And I'm not sure if he meant to do that. Kind of lost the ball, but he threw it and it hit off a Raider out of bounds. Either way, it's Patriots possession.
I thought that went off of Patriots there, but
did look like it may have hit someone's leg there. Doesn't matter on that one.
Now defense chance from the Raider bench.
Graves loses it as he tries to put up the jumper. Nice pass again by Graves. St. Paul hits the side of the backboard. Probably surprised he even got the pass there. Coach tries to take another charge, and another ball not there by the ref.
Gubernick going crazy over there.
And a three taken by Murat, no good. Rebound Gubernick. Very low scoring second quarter so far. Gubernick hits the jumper on that one. A little bit of a fadeaway. Created open space there. And he puts up 2 points for the Patriots to tie this game back up. Van Hook and Castillo looking to check in for the Patriots.
Ryan Gubernick becoming a little bit of a problem for Ramapo here in the last minute or so.
Wingfield makes an aggressive pass there, hits off the hoop. Pose with it, puts the moves on, takes out Zielinski for three. No good, off the front rim. Gubernick picks him up on defense. Good play there by Gubernick. Still Raiders possession, but stops the fast break. As Beauchamp, who lost possession there, he'll now check out. And for the first time tonight, Michael Moody, the junior, checks in number 2 for the Raiders. Raiders using a lot of their bench so far tonight.
And why not? When you're as deep as they are dangerous, why not? You play everybody you got.
Inside Wingfield, he hasn't checked out tonight. He gets 2 points to go for the Raiders. Takes back the lead.
Yeah, that was always going to be a tough matchup for Ryan Gubernick, especially in the paint. Just the muscle and size is advantage.
And Hook dishes out to Zielinski. Zielinski stepped through and good with the layup. Nice play there by Zielinski to tie the score back up. Now Goldman takes it up, Castillo guarding. Zielinski picks him up, back out top. Now over to the left side. Grebe with it, back over here. Inside pass to Wingfield, guarded by Castillo. Up top, that's Moody, no good for three. Gubernick with the rebound. He'll slow down the offense here. He's guarded by Murat, and Coach Grimes calls timeout. Both teams went on a little bit of a scoring run there. Started the second quarter 9-8 Patriots. Now it's 15-15. Looks to be about the same score in both quarters. 1:37 to go in this first half. We expected low scoring based on the other matchup between these teams. 40-30 the Patriots won. The Raiders got some of their scores back in this game, but it doesn't seem to be doing much so far.
From a scoring perspective, yes. From a body perspective, absolutely. They've definitely changed the way this game has supposedly been playing out. Listen, Wayne Hills has felt disrespected all week long by the internet, the media, people in the school in general. They've been feeling disrespected against a team they already beat. I know, granted, the stakes were different back then. The teams were different. They're both much better, I'd say, now than they were prior at the start of the season, but they felt disrespected, and now this is their opportunity to get the clean sweep and say, hey, we beat you guys for a reason, and we're going to do it again.
Yeah, on the 23rd of January, the Patriots, just a horrible loss against their crosstown rival, the Wayne Valley Indians, losing by about 20 points. That left a sour taste in their mouth, but they came back on the 28th, their next game, and got a win at Passaic, and that was their last game a week ago. Do they look more well-rested to you than this, or it's just really the same?
I mean, listen, they're up against a very good Raider team that's very well coached. Arguably, I'd say one of the best in the state from a coaching perspective. This is just what this Wayne Hills team is. They're still finding their groove a little bit, trying to finish up games. But you got to remember, this team knows how to win, and if there's a way to get it, they'll find it.
Gubernick for three in the corner, no good. Graves tries to get the offensive rebound, but he can't. And that's Grieve with it. Back out to Goldman, over to the corner. Moody, his three-pointer, no good. Van Hook on the rebound. Minute 15 to go in the first half. Van Hook slows his offense down. Over to Jelinski, guarded by Moody. Jelinski with dribbles with his right, and no foul called despite all the contact. Jelinski cannot finish the layup. Into the corner is Marah, guarded by Van Hook. And that is lost by A.J. Grieve. Patriots possession.
Very sloppy with the ball here in the first half. I know Ramapo's played well defensively, and overall they've been better in the paint. But from a turnovers perspective, they've just been so sloppy all first half. It's totally unlike Ramapo. Wayne Hills has to take advantage of this.
Now Van Hook with it inside the Graves. Nice pass there by Van Hook. Graves with the jumper, and no good front rim. Having good looks here, not really knocking many down though so far. Wingfield over to Goldman, guarded by St. Paul. Now Moody with it, guarded by Graves. Pushes off, passes out to Wingfield. Wingfield picks up his dribble and dishes to Goldman, guarded by St. Paul. 15 seconds to go. Raiders may be looking for last shot.
The next bucket, if any, will be very
Goldman
telling.
now with his right, kicks out Moody. 8 seconds to go. Moody with the drive with his left, and no good. Rebound Graves. And a foul is called. Patriots will have the last shot. 3.7 to go. A lot of aggressiveness going for the rebound there. See if the Patriots could capitalize with this last possession. Will be tough to do so, passing from the opposite side of the court. Then Hook will pass it in over to Jelinski. And Jelinski will take it from half, and no good. 15-15 tie score at the end of the first half. Got a close game here. Been pretty quick, I'd say. Not many stoppages, not many fouls called. We mentioned a few times refs are letting them play. There's been a lot of hard contact, but not many fouls.
Yeah, I mean, when that clock is running the way it has been for the first half, it's really not ideal to assume that this game is going to go on for a long period of time. Now, there's still a whole half to go. The game can get out of hand quickly. We've seen it happen before. It could happen again. But the way I see it, this is tough defense. I don't see many, if not maybe slim to no stoppages coming in the second half. It just all depends how physical these teams are going to be, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you said at the beginning of the game, keep the game close. They're going into half with a tie score, and are they going to lose that early on? They got to keep playing aggressive as they have been. I think Patriots have been outplaying the Raiders so far, but they haven't been able to capitalize on the mistakes by the Raiders. A lot of turnovers, as you said as well.
Yeah, the final score is all that matters, so we just have to see, is this Patriots team built to overcome a great team like this and win in a dogfight?
And now the Wayne Hills dance team will perform at halftime.
very good news to have Thompson opponent. The Varsity boys and girls winter track tomorrow, state sectionals at Thompson's early 4:30 p.m. Meanwhile, girls swimming in the quarterfinals of state North 1 Group B. The 16 Wayne Hills at the 3C Northern Highlands, the 2 p.m. start tomorrow. Boys and girls bowling at Lakeland, 4 o'clock. That's a regular season matchup. So these boys and girls dancing at Ramapo, 4 o'clock. That's a regular season matchup. Wrestling at Lakeland, 6 p.m. regular season. And finally, the State County Cheerleading County Championship tomorrow at West Milford at 6 p.m.
So we are now back for the second half, and what do you think Coach Veer told his team in that locker room, the Raiders locker room? 15-15 the score, low scoring. They're playing more of the Patriots game. What do you think they have to change so far?
Listen, we know Coach Veer and this Ramapo Raider team, they do not like to play their opponent's game. They do not like it when they are not in control of their matchups, and that's just something they got to change if they want to win. It's a very tough match between two great teams. So, listen, score points. It's going to come down to the most buckets possible.
And both starting lineups are out there for both teams. Graves now fadeaway jumper. He's short. Gubernick, though, offensive rebound. Graves inside, loses control again. Sloppy basketball to start this second half. Keith with it. Back outside to Grieve. Deep three. He's good. Can't let him get hot either. He's been the second leading scorer, points per game-wise, but right behind Goldman.
This Patriots team went cold for a good minute without getting a bucket. They can't get the lead back, it seems. So we have to see, are they mentally equipped to take the lead?
Now Pose fakes the three. Over to Graves. Outside to Gubernick. He'll shoot a corner three, and he's good. Tie the game back up, 18-18. Trading threes right there, both teams.
And Ryan Gubernick, money in the bank once more. He's been everywhere in this game. He was my key player heading into this one. So far, he's living up to it.
Wingfield now with it, beyond the arc, guarded by Jelinski. Goldman directing his player to the corner. Now back to Wingfield, who will hold it. Nice cut inside by Marab, but won't put it up. Wingfield over to Goldman for three, and no good. Graves rebound. Got Gubernick on the right side. Fast break here. Look for him to draw a foul, and no foul. A lot of contact again, but refs letting him play still. Goldman now guarded by St. Paul. Over to Keith, guarded by Graves. Keith looks inside, passes back out to Marab. Now Grieve drives with his left, guarded by Gubernick. Push off on the shoulder, no call. Open three, Marab, no good. Offensive rebound, and he draws the foul. Open three and no box out, down low. Second chance opportunities. Don't get one to fall, but do go to the line looking to add on two.
Yeah, just if they miss a three-pointer like that, you got to capitalize on it, get the rebound, and Ramapo goes back up by one.
Keith takes no rest for the shot. Sinks it easily with the left hand. And he's good on his second, all net on both to give the Raiders back the lead up to 20-18, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jelinski now with it. Dribbles into the corner to Gubernick. Gubernick drives with his left. Kicks back out to St. Paul, guarded by Goldman. This has been the matchup all night, I think, that we've been highlighting. Now Jelinski over to Graves. Jelinski deep three, and no good. Gubernick saves it, but to no avail as the Raiders now push it on offense. Wingfield picks up his dribble, passes out. Goldman drives with his left. Over to Keith, fakes the three, drives in. Another pump fake by Keith, and a nice finish by Keith as he'll stay up on the press for the defense. Keith trying to get hot here in this game as he increases the Raiders' lead to 4.
And Wayne Hills cannot let this game get out of hand. It's only 4 points, so there's still time, but not much margin for error left if they want to stay in this one.
St. Paul for three, and off the backboard. Did he call bank? Doesn't really matter as it puts 3 points on the board. That'll get the momentum back for the Patriots. Keith with it, drives with his right. Gubernick reaches in, and a foul's ball as when we talked to Hittinger at halftime, he mentioned how the Patriots only had 2 fouls called on them in the first half. A lot of fouls to give, can play even more aggressive than they were.
Yeah, and listen, stay aggressive. It's still a tight game, and you got to stay aggressive if you want to win this game. If one of these teams is not aggressive, they're not going to win.
Yes, sir.
And just not really focused there on the inbound as Wingfield gets the easy lay-in. Pose takes it up, guarded by the freshman Grebe. Passes it over to Gubernick. Gubernick now with it, dribbling with his left. Nice drive there, and a good finish with his left. Gubernick trying to get hot as well for this Patriots team. Down a point are the Patriots.
And Ryan Gubernick just attacking Winfield. Big size disadvantage for him. Just no fear whatsoever, and he gets the bucket.
Wingfield dribbles back out. Over to Keith. Still no substitutions so far in this second half. Goldman now guarded by St. Paul. Over to Wingfield. Wingfield drives now with his left. A rare occurrence, and he's good. Caught Jelinski off guard there, as it's the first time he's really driven all game. Now Pose with it. Over to Gubernick, inside to Graves. Over to St. Paul at the left. He'll take the deep 2. No good. And a little bit of a loose ball. And Gubernick gets it, calms down his offense. Murrah on the floor over there, gets back up. Gubernick beats his man Keith. Over to the corner to Pose. Fakes the 3. Now Pose over to Gubernick again. Gubernick with his left. Dribbles past Keith. Nice hesitation, nice pass, and Graves can't finish though. Great play there by Gubernick, but Graves could not finish. Now Murrah on the fast break, over to Keith. Open 3, fakes it, drives in, and a lot of contact there.
Oh my God,
but he misses the layup anyway. Definitely could have been an offensive foul there, a huge push off.
And now just going cold and letting Ramapo have their way inside the paint, not a recipe for success. Now this game could start to get out of hand for the Patriots if they're not careful.
Now Winfield to the line. And his first is no good. 2 substitutions for the Patriots, Castillo and Van Hook in for Pose and Graves. Now Wingfield gets ready to shoot his second. And no good. 0 for 2 from the line. Those points are huge in a 3-point game.
Much needed break for the maroon and white.
Now Van Hook takes it up for the Patriots. Over to St. Paul on the right side. Nice cut there by Van Hook. And draws big contact. Maybe hit the face there. Hits the lay nonetheless.
And Van Hook plays football. He's taken a couple of those to the face before. Nevertheless, a bucket for Wayne Hills, and they needed that one.
Hudson Buchamp looks to check in for the Raiders, and a nice pass in there by Wingfield over to Keith.
Just
nice cut and wide open.
Just completely oblivious in the paint once more, and Wayne Hills, they got to fix that up. This is becoming a problem here in the third quarter.
Now Van Hook over to St. Paul again, looking for the same play, not open that time. Tough shot by St. Paul. Guarded by 2 guys and pushes it too far. Now Grebe. He draws contact, no foul. Looking for the offensive rebound. Van Hook saves. Passes to his other team though, and Grebe finishes. And timeout, Patriots. Again, a lot of contact in this half, maybe even more than the last, and refs are not letting up. (30-25) is the score. Raiders on top by 5. 1:56 to go in the third quarter. You mentioned Gubernick was getting hot, getting back the ball. Maybe St. Paul took the last couple of shots, and Van Hook also with 1.
It's a team effort, Drew. I know Ryan Gubernick has been playing exceptionally well in this entire game, but he's not going to win the game on his own. This Patriots team has to rally around him. He is their captain. Find a way to stop them in the paint. Stop just... Every stone is being unturned here for what this Patriots team could still do in this game, and it may not be enough to win. So, in the paint, they've been getting... Listen, they've lost the quarter in the paint. Not a debate. this quarter belongs to Ramapo in the paint, so to say. But Wayne Hills, the more important thing about it is just stay on guard. Stay to your man and hit your shots. Don't force anything. It's only a 5-point game and still a whole quarter left to go.
Yeah, got to try and go on a little bit of a run here, get some momentum. You're at home. Momentum is a huge thing here. Maybe a 3 or just a tough bucket. Patriots do have the ball. I think this is a huge possession coming out of the timeout.
They need a bucket here, Drew. They need it.
Gubernick to inbound. Raiders put the press on. Into Van Hook. Now St. Paul with it. Dribbles with his right. A lot of contact there, and a foul is called. As we mentioned, though, a lot of teams got a lot of fouls to give. They're going to continue being aggressive if the refs aren't going to call it as much. Van Hook inbound now. Beauchamp guarding him. A little bit of miscommunication there, and it's thrown out of bounds. Every possession counts in every game, but especially in this close 5-point game.
This has been a problem all year long for the Patriots in these close, tight games against some of the best teams in the conference. And this is just, well, forget about the conference, just in general. And again, same issues before.
A nice cut there by Beauchamp. They've run that play a couple of times now, and Beauchamp finishes that one to add another 2 points for the Raiders, up 7 now. And trapped is Jelinski. He gets it away to St. Paul, and he will go cross court. Beer wanted that steal there. Now Van Hook settles it down. Murad comes out to guard him. Good defensive play set up there by the Raiders, but to no avail. Gubernick now with it. Drives on Beauchamp, kicks out. Castillo for 3 in the corner, and he's good. That's a huge 3 for the Patriots. You can see Coach Veer very pissed off at that one, looking to maybe even run away a little bit.
Yeah, Castillo's played some exceptional ball here these last few games. He's really starting to come out in here in his first year with Wayne Hills.
A good foul there by Jelinski on that one. I mean, you got them to give, and you got to maintain those cuts, though. Raiders have been cutting all over the Patriots these last few possessions.
It's been the same thing this entire quarter, just knifing their way deep inside the paint and getting the bucket or an opportunity at free throws.
Yeah, a lot more free throws in this quarter for the Raiders as they have had all game. Goldman hits the first. Now Goldman will look to add on to the lead. And he will do so. Up 6 are the Raiders now, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jelinski to inbound. Press is on still. Van Hook with him. Van Hook takes it up all the way down the court, and a foul is called. 38.9 to go. Patriots down 34-28. Van Hook inside to Gubernick. Guarded by Murat. And a moving screen there. A lot of bodies in there. Something's going to get called. Someone got hit. Someone fell.
Legal block called on Castillo.
Trying to get Jelinski started there for 3. But the offensive fouls aren't going to help him.
These tight games the Patriots have let slip away time and time again. Is history going to repeat itself? Are we going to see that same movie with the same ending tonight? It's on the Patriots to change the script, and they haven't done it this year in these 7 games. So a lot to tell here in the last 30 seconds of this third quarter and the final 8 in fourth.
And number 2, Michael Moody, checked in for number 21, Hudson Beauchamp, during the break. Wingfield now controls it. Over to Murat. Looking to pass out. Keith with it now. Over to Moody. Guarded by Gubernick. Moody outside to Goldman. 10 seconds to go. Over to Wingfield for 3. We haven't seen that all night. Castillo the rebound. Definitely a push off on Castillo there, looking for the rebound, trying to get something on offense go with the final 5 seconds. But a push off isn't going to work there.
And just something you can't do. Final 5 seconds of that quarter, and you're giving an opportunity at a bucket when it really wasn't needed.
Yeah, making it too easy for the refs to call. That one was clear. Now Keith at the line, made his last 2 when he was at the line. Hits that one, gets the roll. Beauchamp checks back in for Moody. Keith now for a second is good. Hit their last maybe 6 free throws, the Raiders. Up 8, 1 second left. St. Paul got it off, but didn't really have enough on it to get it there. Patriots down 36-28. Gonna have to get something going in this final quarter. Still 8 minutes to go. Anything can happen, but Raiders definitely dominated that third quarter.
I mean, yeah, no other way around it. Ramapo went on a 21-13 run in that third quarter alone. Something you can't have. Are the Patriots due for a run in the fourth quarter? Only time will tell. But just overall, just a very poor quarter by the Patriots.
Yeah, can't let this game get away from them. Still 8 points, still a very winnable game, but that quarter will not help, as you mentioned, the 8-point differential in that one. Do you look for a certain player here for the Patriots? I think Jelinski has only taken maybe a couple shots tonight. Raiders have been playing great defense on him. Got to try and get him going. That's what they tried to do on that screen play, but there was a moving screen, and Jelinski couldn't even get a shot off.
It's just great coaching from a great group of players. We see Ramapo came to play here tonight, and credit to them. They've controlled this entire game from start to finish, outside of a couple minutes. But the way I see it, again, I said this time and time again tonight, it's going to take a team effort to beat this Raiders team. And so far, it hasn't been a team effort. Ryan Gubernick's been man of the match tonight, and outside of that, no one else has really contributed. Outside of a couple big shots from Cherno St. Paul, it's just been all Ryan Gubernick tonight.
Yeah, and the Raiders definitely limited the turnovers in that quarter compared to the first half, which is why they're up 8 points, I think, the biggest factor.
They're too well coached of a team to keep turning the ball over like that, so if the Patriots are counting on that to save them tonight, isn't going to work out well for them.
Now Goldman takes it up the court, still guarded by St. Paul. Had this matchup all night. Jelinski picks him up this time, though. Into the corner, Moody. Back over to Goldman. Calls Keith over. And it's Wingfield now. The mismatch guarded by St. Paul. Now Murrah with it, guarded by Pose back in there. Pose and Van Hook the guards for the Patriots. Keith with it, over to Goldman, using the clock on the Raiders on this first possession, 30 seconds into this quarter. Wingfield now with it. Over to Keith. Drives with his left spin move. Nice move by Keith, but gets blocked by the rim. Now Graves settles down the Patriots offense. Over to Jelinski. Jelinski with his left now. Dribbles back out. Over to Van Hook. Drives in with his left. And throws it away. Ramapo back with it. Murrah now. Deep three, Goldman. And he's good. I wouldn't say that's the dagger, but that is a huge shot to make it a double-digit lead.
It just went from a hill to a mountain to climb if you're Wayne Hills. And now things just get a lot tougher.
You can see how high up they're guarding Jelinski, trying to get him going, but he really can't find any open space. Over to Graves. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Now Goldman with it. Gubernick looking to check back into the game. Wingfield almost loses it, but has it now. Into the corner, Moody. Over to Goldman. Deflected out of bounds by St. Paul. Grieve checks in for the Raiders and Gubernick for the Patriots. Murrah checks out for the Raiders and Jelinski checks out for the Patriots.
Possibly put this game away, barring a miracle for the Patriots. So, gotta play tight defense here.
Moody for three. No good, back rim, but offensive rebound Keith, and jump ball is called. Patriots possession. Got to get a bucket here on this possession. Going a little bit of small ball here. Gubernick, Van Hook, and Pose in there. Screen set by Graves. Nice look there by Van Hook. Nice pass again, but Gubernick can't finish. Now Goldman takes it up, still guarded by St. Paul. Over with his left, fakes the three, over to Keith now. Guarded by Pose. Keith take his time on this possession. Puts the moves on Pose, drives past him, blocked by Gubernick, but gets the second chance opportunity and puts it in. 41-28 the score. Pose now over to Van Hook. Gubernick puts a spin move. Back out to Graves. Someone's got to take a big shot here. Pose now drives. Kicks out Gubernick. Open three. No good. Rebound Patriots though. Graves takes it. Nice move there. Nice fake. Puts it to the floor and gets the easy layup to go. Down on back 11. And a good timeout called there by Coach Veer. Hasn't used many tonight. And in that backcourt there, he might as well use one. 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go. Patriots down 41-30. Got to be even more aggressive on defense than they already have been. Maybe even start taking threes, but the Raiders are really guarding them outside.
And as I just process in my mind, just thinking about what could the Patriots have done better, and really, they may have just gotten outcoached in this one. Still 4:44 left to go in this game, but tonight is just another case of the same old story. They don't want it bad enough. They can't figure out a way to find the win in these tight games.
Yeah, the Ramapo Raiders just adjusted maybe a little bit better for this second half. Game's not over yet. Patriots will put their press on defense, try and force some turnovers.
4:44 remaining in the second half. 11-point lead for Ramapo.
Goldman inbounds for the Raiders. That is Jack Sposa in there for the Raiders as well. And not a good pass there, but luckily Van Hook couldn't catch it. Now Goldman guarded by Pose. Passes over to Grieve. Coach Grimes calling for the double. Wingfield now. Over to Goldman. Inside pass to Grieve, and he's no good. Rebound Graves. Nice pass to Gubernick, and he's no good on the layup. Van Hook, though, can finish. Cuts the lead back down to single digits. Good possession there for the Patriots. Angelinski looking to check in. Goldman over to Wingfield, wide open Grieve, but a little bit of a deep pass, but nonetheless, Grieve's easy finish.
Just getting bullied in the paint once more. Everybody on that court, same story once again.
Now Van Hook dribbles, passes to St. Paul. Nice pass there. Couldn't even see him. St. Paul may be injured, though, on that shot. Came up limping a little bit. Wingfield now. Patriots looking to double, but the passes for the Raiders just too quick. Wingfield with the mismatch on Pose. Goldman now in the corner. Grieve. Back out to Sposa. Over to Goldman. 3 minutes remaining. Really using the clock here, the Raiders. And Coach Grimes tells St. Paul to take a foul. St. Paul is hurt a little bit. Looks to be his left knee maybe, and he checks out. Favoring his other side a little bit as he walks to the bench. Keith over to Goldman. Goldman trying to get rid of it. He does to Marat. Really just draining the clock here. Gotta maybe force him to the line. Timeout called by the Raiders. Used a lot of clock on that possession. 2 minutes, 52 seconds to go. Patriots down 9 points. I mean, do you just got to foul and force them to the line? Doesn't look like they're able to get a steal so far.
That's all you can do at this point. Game's out of your hands.
And Coach Veer even calls a timeout to draw something up to avoid losing the ball. Gives the Patriots time to rest, though, and rush back into it, trying to force a steal. Also got to look, not as big of a deal, but look who you're fouling. Look who's fouling on your team. Not many fouls for the Patriots, but obviously want to keep your best players on the court. And the starting lineup is in for the Patriots other than Van Hook is in for Pose. Starting lineup is in for the Raiders. Keith inbounds. Over to Murrah.
This could be ultimately the dagger here.
Now Murrah with it, really just precision passing here. Dangerous there, but gets through. Grieve now with it. He'll take a jumper. No good. Got to get a basket here, obviously, with Grieve taking that shot. Then Hook with it. Dishes over to St. Paul, who's back in. Now Graves. And he throws it away. That'll be not a backcourt because Murrah gets to it and he finishes the layup. Puts it back up to double digits, and now, barring anything crazy, Raiders will look to get their 12th win of the season. Graves for three, no good. Gubernick offensive rebound. Van Hook now over to St. Paul for three. No good. Another offensive rebound. Gubernick hit hard, draws the foul. Minute 54 to go, down 11.
Really not much else you could say. It's just same old story. Patriots try to get a couple points here, but it'll be too little too late.
Graves to inbound for the Patriots. Gubernick for three. No good. Van Hook offensive rebound, though. Another one for the Patriots. Over to St. Paul. Now Jelinski for three. He's good. Down to 8 now. Got to obviously keep the press on. A minute 40 to go. Murrah. Passes bounce pass to Keith. Over to Goldman. Takes it over half court. Now back to Murrah. And a foul is called on the Patriots. St. Paul with another foul. Still not in the bonus, though. Got to foul him a little bit more to get them to the line. Goldman now with it. Over to Murrah. And Gubernick fouls Goldman. Still not in the bonus here, a minute 23 to go. Goldman with it. Nice deflection there, but a foul is called. Still not at the line.
Ramapo coaching staff getting a little heated towards their players.
Goldman in the backcourt. Now Murrah with it. Van Hook fouls him. 1 minute, 14 seconds to go. Champ looks to check in for the Raiders. Murrah no good on his first. Champ checks in for Grebe. Second free throw is good. 9-point game.
So now you need a three-pointer if you're Wayne Hills.
Graves knows what to do. Can he do it? No, sir. Foul called on the Patriots. Now it's really just a fouling game. It's all but over here at the Gifford Gymnasium. 46-37, Ramapo Raiders on top.
And it's just another case where the Patriots couldn't close out a game against a tough team. They've beaten some good teams this season, but this is one that they really could have used and really needed, especially with West Milford and Wayne Valley coming up in a rematch where Patriots got to be on their A+ game for that one, especially how the last one went.
Yeah, in that third quarter, you mentioned the Patriots outscored by 8. In this quarter, 2 right now, but basically about even. So really, that third quarter was key, and they couldn't come back from it. Goldman's 1 of 2 at the line. And White, ref yells, retains possession. And the ref changes the call, as now it'll be Patriots ball. Van Hook takes it up. 1 minute to go. Over to Van Hook. Now Jelinski drives in, draws a foul. Now the Patriots inbound from the baseline. Graves over to Gubernick. Back out top to Jelinski. He drives. Kicks out. Graves now. Jumper, no good. Rebound Raiders. Travel, though, as he slips on the court with the ball.
Tonight, Ramapo's bench, their entire team, came in loud, hungry, ready. They came in, talked the talk, and they backed it up by walking the walk.
Coach Grimes will try and get one last something going, not sure what, as they're down 10, 38.7 to go. Each team with one timeout remaining. So you just need a couple quick baskets here, but not likely. Patriots will break their huddle as they head back out for the inbound pass. It'll be Graves. Jelinski with it. He'll take a wild three. Short.
Just desperation. Not much else you can do.
Beauchamp now with it, guarded by Jelinski. And a timeout is called for Coach Veer. 24 seconds to go. It's the Raiders' last timeout. Lost of possession in the basket there for the Patriots. Wouldn't have done much. Still down 10 points, but Coach Veer doesn't want to take any chances.
Yeah, it's just in this game, especially this sport, you don't want to take chances. You just want to get out of here the best way you can with the win. That's all that matters, and that's what Ramapo is going to do here tonight.
.9 to go. Patriots down 10 to the Raiders. Wingfield now with it, and another foul is called to force him to the line.
Just delaying the inevitable at this point. Obviously, respect the effort, still trying, but you could tell by the look on their faces, Wayne Hills, they're disappointed that they couldn't come away with this one. This is one they really wanted. Ultimately, their opponent just wanted it more.
Wingfield will look to add to his point total as he does his first free throw. Increases the lead to 11. And the next one increases the lead to 12. Now Van Hook, one last effort. Gubernick for three. No good. Rebound Raiders. And Coach Grimes calls for no foul as he waves the white towel. 5 seconds to go. That'll end the game. Ramapo Raiders 49. Wayne Hills Patriots 37. Just a tough game for the Patriots. Patriots now 10-7. Ramapo 12-6. Huge win for the Raiders. Not much to say. They were really just the second half. They were just outplayed. The Patriots were.
Yeah.
Even going into the second half.
Yeah, that's all you could say. Listen, it was Ramapo Raider victory. That's what they came here to do. They got it. There's nothing else really to take away from the fact they outplayed Wayne Hills in every aspect when it mattered most, and the coaching. Completely outcoached, and now the Raiders get a much-needed win. Wayne Hills, a tough one.
Yeah, Patriots, you said, got a couple of big games coming up, though, still. Wayne Valley on the weekend. West Milford, you said, on Thursday. Yeah, those are two huge games against very good teams, both divisional games as well. So we'll see. Only time will tell in those games. And that's going to wrap it up for myself, Drew Ziegler, and Rocco Coppola, as well as the rest of the Wayne Hills TV crew. We'll say it one more time. Ramapo Raiders 49, Wayne Hills Patriots 36.